Oh, hello, Thorn Hunter. Didn't see you approaching there. Oh, that's not the stair I wanted to do. Let's actually go back to having this stair excluded because I do not want to get caught in a constriction loop. You know, to be honest, this was also not the stairwell I meant to head down, but here we are. Unfortunately, Vine Hunter seemed to back off and just chill on its own over there. Ooh, now I can steam you a bit. Steam you a bit. Oh, that lets them get in range, though. I didn't really think about that. Wait, crap. Where are you? Dang it. I really wanted to take care of that son of a gun while they were... Apparently, they were looking real close to death. Thorn Hunter, please. I'm risking life and limb coming after you like this. I hope you recognize that. Okay, there we go. Now we bounce. We bounce you around back here. You fool, you didn't close off my stairs. It's like you wanted to lose this encounter. And there we go. Perfect. Oh, interesting that the brambles don't actually disappear when you kill the Thorn Hunter. That's potentially a good note to take into the future, just in case we're ever really redlining it in that regard. I am adding heads, which isn't necessarily great, but I was hoping we'd get the kill. Perfect. Oh gosh, and what else do we want to train here? Here's the most successful jump scare ever, even though you always know beforehand that there's a chance for it to come. It gets you every time. It's fair enough for sure. But okie dokie, what do we wish to do with our lives? We could start preemptively training some magic, which isn't necessarily great. We could turn on fighting just a wee bit here. And then otherwise it's looking like it'd probably be a defensive skill. Invocations is coming back on at some point, but there's not a huge rush. Train dodging? No, exactly. I think that's a decent idea. I don't love relying on dodging for sure, but it's nice to have in the background. You know, let's put info on in the background, fighting, and actually some armor. No, we'll do a bit of dodging. At least bring it up to like 6 or something. And you know what? Actually, maybe some armor as well. We'll just let both those kind of train in the back end while we faff about here. 1.1 is not a responsible amount. Oh, but it's somehow working. That's all that really matters, right? Sure, I'm giving half the audience a heart attack at any given opportunity, every single encounter, but it's all worth it, baby. Okay, let's constrict you first. Not too shabby. We'll just keep this son of a gun constricted as much as we can. Maybe throw out 1 acid. Try and reduce their AC. Oh, I'm starting to feel the heat myself. So let's throw to summoning, see what we get. Even trying to speed actually seems kind of sick nasty. So let's hope that buddy does some good work. Shambling Mangrove is dead. Okay, maybe Trident was a little unnecessary at the end of the day, but that's fine. Better safe than sorry, of course. And we are so close. Oh. Wait. Was that everyone? And he's done it. That is fantastic. We'll finish exploring this level still, I believe. Hello, swamp worm? My swampy friend? There you are. Oh, we can't pull while they're in deep water? Oh, wow, and that's starting to hurt really bad. Well, don't I look foolish now? Let us just roll a fog. It doesn't do its thing. Excuse me. And we're gonna play this one extra safe, and I'm just blinking the heck out of there. How fast are you? It's fast but covers ground normally, so when it's in water, it's fast. Oh gosh. No learning is disappointing. I was looking forward to that epic poker match. I'm kind of glad we didn't have to deal with it, and thank you so much, Crackety, for the 100 bits. Celebrate the rune, woo! His zombie hands are only offensive spell. Not only that, it is our only spell at the end of the day. Oh gosh. I mean, technically you can't kill him in one hit, so I could get real wild and risky here. But as per Safid's instructions earlier, let's not push ourselves too hard right at the end of the evening. We've done that one too many times over the course of the series. So instead, what is the safest option here? Could, like, draw 3 for an escape, and if we get Tomb, we're good. Get nothing but elixirs, not great. If we get clouds, that's potentially good. I guess we could potentially just go tree form, and then this son of a gun can't pull us around, can't yank us by our chain or anything. And the extra AC goes a long way to towards the whole, you know, keeping us alive. Blink Scroll, Quaff Haste, and Retell is safest, you think? We could. I think even just a Blink and a Telly would be enough. And it's mostly me being like, okay, what can I do to avoid even that? I could read a Fear, and that way we save some Blink Scrolls. It's not horrible. Because again, I'm trying to find that fine balance. It's a very kind of razor's edge that you want to go between, where you want to use consumables rather than die. Obviously, that's just great. But you also want to do your best to save consumables when it really matters. But it's embarrassing to die when you still have those saved up, of course. So alternatively, we could even deal 4 on escape cards. And that's a lot. That is a lot of good work. Almost guaranteed to get at least 1 Tomb in there. And again, at the end of the day, we're not gonna die in 1 hit. Could even do as little as 2 damage, and then we wouldn't die in 2 hits. Wouldn't that be a dream come true? I'm gonna deal 4 from the escape deck. We get pretty much just clouds. Cloud, 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 cloud. Well, ain't that just the thing? There's no way the next card in the deck is another cloud, right? Oh, don't I feel foolish. At least we didn't get yanked forward, so I'm not a complete idiot. Yet. For 1 more escape. We also have the Fear Scroll as a kind of guaranteed way to get this buddy off of our back. Even if we do get pulled, in fact, even if the other Swamp Worm is kind of coming up from the rear, that should be enough to at least give us time to make a real escape. If we do end up wanting to use, you know, the other resources as well. It's gonna use up a lot of cards, but I'm gonna triple draw from escape, and I want to. Okay. And then we could teleport, but I think actually just regenerating all of our health should be good enough. Oh gosh, that's too bad I can't wear helmets. This time, if the Fool actually pulls us towards them, that's actually good for us. That's what kind of threw me off about that last fight. Is in general, when they actually pull us towards them, we then take some stabs with our Vampiric Brand, and life is but a dream. It was them being across the deep water that actually kind of screwed us at the end of the day. We were just taking pot shots. Oh, speaking of, hello? Oh, right, you're in deep water, so I also can't grab you, which is the other kind of negative aspect, but there we go. Not too shabby. Still a couple things to ID. There's a potion of haste, finally. Just in case we ever lose our horns mutation, should maybe see what this is. +1 helmet. Not too bad, not too good. Okie dokie, and that is Swamp. Holy moly. That was a wild ride for sure. What time is it now? What do we wish to do with the rest of our evening? I'm definitely on last legs for today. So if anything, it would just be a brief interlude. We could go to layer 6 maybe. It seems like a relatively safe place where if things go poorly, we can always just leave for the most part. Oh, hello friend. Didn't know I left some of your friendly faces around. My bad, my bad. And in general, this should be wonderful. Ah, okay. A bunch of death yaks. That's a bit scarier for sure. It's starting to induce some levels of fear. In fact, you know, let's just take our wolves upstairs and I'll find a different stairwell, a much more better one. Maybe. It's not horrible. I'll take it. No death yaks? I guess all this is going to be way more manageable than Swamp 4. At least you'd hope so. It's no guarantee. But as a general rule, Layer 6 should be easier than the rune floor of a branch. Easy peasy indeed. It's been an enjoyable stream. Good way to wind down on Sunday night. Watching you learn a lot. I'm glad, Crackdy. I'm always happy to help people relax. That's kind of the ideal scenario in my books. And if you can learn a little something while you're at it, I mean, even if that's a lot of the times learning what not to do, then that's just a win-win. A nice little double whammy, get 2 birds stoned at once. Yakety yaks, don't talk back. Reach out and grab ya, of course, like we are wont to do. And let's just keep that up as long as I'm able to. If we just pull 1 death yak upstairs, that's not too shabby, and we can probably kill them. Or we can even do so before they even make it to the stairs, I guess. That works. Meteor End is so fun. Nice. I'm excited for when they come out. Very, very different from any other character. Those are the species I find that I'm most drawn to. I think that's why, like, when Jean came out, I was like, this is incredible. There's nothing quite like this in the way it forces your hand into using specific spell combos and whatnot. So it was awesome. So I'm glad to hear that about Meteor End as well. Very much looking forward to checking them out at some point in the future. And then it's just a single death yak, which again we should be able to manage. Perfect. Don't like how much we're relying on vampiricism for those fights, because if not for the heals, we would have already been dead, but hey, if it works, it works. Can't complain too much at the end of the day. And it's nice to just have the option to forever kite our enemies as we run away, even if we don't always end up using it. I think that's where Zombie Hands truly gets to really shine, is when you can do silly stuff like that. Like, it's not even fair really at the end of the day. As for just a normal yak pack, I mean, this is the dream scenario. That's where you get to get some good use out of that tab key. Fantastic. Okay, if all you elephants could line up in an orderly queue, that would be lovely, so that I could wombo combo as much as possible. I mean, if you don't wish to, that's totally fair enough. I will be using it to kill you, of course, since that is kind of what my whole job as an aspiring adventurer is, but maybe we can get on the same page in some regard. At least our love for our friends and family. As we get Manifold Assault. Now that gives some interesting ideas. Aren't all characters quite distinct, except for humans and their distinguishing features, their lack of distinguishing features? To a certain extent, but and then, you know, the little bit of difference you get from like aptitude changes, the tiny mechanics that are different here or there, I mean, they definitely make a difference, and that's why there are some species that I enjoy playing more than others. But in general, I think that there are a specific few that take it to the next level. So it's stuff like Gene. I find Formicids to be similar as well, because not being able to teleport or haste or berserk really kind of changes the way that you look at the game. And so I think those are the ones that most stand out, because they're just such an extreme change from the usual pace of the game, or the way you think about it, the way you play, you know, any of these factors as they kind of compound. At least they're in Blink, and Blink definitely can. But Manifold Assault with a plus 12 Lagitang. Like, that seems like it might be nice. Does it not? Still would rather have statue form, of course, but beggars can't be choosers, and I'll be happy with whatever the game sees fit to send my direction. I think we can make do. And okay, we're slowly but surely rebuilding up our card supplies, so that's also quite good. Not the greatest miscast there. How's our natural willpower going? 20% chance to petrify me? Not great. That is more than I would like to see. At very least we can kill that son of a gun fairly quickly, and then the rest of these buddies we can kite a wee bit with our fanciness. And actually, right, before we head once more into the breach, I think we will turn on translocations just a smidge to get Blink fully castable. That's not a spell you want failing on you in a moment of panic. Perfect. Lava worms are going to be just kind of annoying. Let's double check. We have our fire resistance. That's good. Unfortunately, I can't do zombie hands on you. Up to 15 damage on the lava spit. Let's actually go this direction. Oh, and they can also spit through each other. That makes sense. Then I actually want to go this way and let us just blast you. Did I? I did kill one. Okay, because I'm guessing you're susceptible to cold. That was an assumption on my part, but it seemed fitting. It seemed about right. And just one more blast. Lindworm can be taken care of. No problem. Oh. Hello, my friend. Fancy seeing you here. Bull follows me out into the open plains. You never want to engage a zombie hands expert in the open plains. It's the first rule of Fight Club. It's also my favorite quote from The Art of War. Never engage a vampire with zombie hands on an open field. Sun Tzu, probably. Oh, jeez. You're a real pain, you know that, my fiery friend? I guess you only have 16 health, so probably fairly safely just throw some boomerangs at you. No train whatsoever, it just works. And, okay. Getting turned to stone. I mean, that's kind of what I want to do of my own volition at some point in the near future here, so maybe that's just a taste for the future. Would be nice. Definitely don't want to get turned to stone with something like the Molten Gargoyle on our tail, though. That's a bit less ideal. You know what, let's just regenerate some of our magic, and then we can reach out and grab you. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Not quite through yet, hey, my friend? There we go. How many more are there? I mean, we're getting a lot of destruction cards. So that's something. Not super necessary at the moment. I'd kind of like some other resources at our disposal, but it's something for sure. if you could all step next to me, that is lovely. Makes my life a heck of a lot easier. Reach out and grab you. Right as we get petrified once more. At least the basilisks are playing nice. They're not doing that at the worst moments, most inopportune times. Instead, just occasionally a problem. You don't think Sun Tzu said that? I don't know. Maybe Einstein. Maybe Einstein. Oh yeah, no, safe it. Yeah, you think it's Albert Einstein who actually said that. You might be right. Classic fan of zombie hands, of course. Never go against a Sicilian when death is on the line. Oh, that's so fantastic. I don't do quite as fantastic of a laugh as the actor themselves, but I do love that entire monologue. And let's just kill this fire dragon. Beautiful. Scroll of ID, we can read that right away. And that is Lair also done and dusted. Okay. Last but not least, and this will be the final stretch for the evening here, we're going to head down and maybe just clear out D15. Because that shouldn't be too much of an issue at this point. Oh, whoops. Let's do that manually again. There we go. And, ooh, what a time to be alive. I guess, I don't really want a zombie hands. I did that without thinking, but I guess that's actually kind of less than ideal with a bunch of centaurs. At least we're in a much better place where I'm not going to instantly die on taking fire from the centaur warrior specifically. Huh, you were just chilling here too. I don't even think I ever saw you. How about that? Well, this is so far looking to be an eventful last floor for us to go down. Okay, we can just kill that centaur. This warrior is going to come up to us. I'm going to take them upstairs because let's not be a fool here. Last stair is the ticket. Lucky number 3. Maybe, just maybe. I mean, definitely looks like there's a shot. I see a spell book too. Oh right, we can't grab slimes because they're too gelatinous. Hands just go right through them, slips right through your fingers. But 88 damage on that son of a gun. No thank you. I guess we can throw some destruction your way. Vitriol not quite doing it. Maybe a deal 4 in the destruction department. Pain's not going to do anything. Storm might. Oh, a normal slime creature is dead. Heck yeah. Perfect. And no statue form, unfortunately. I got excited. But hey, that should be just fine in the long run. Oh gosh, stop tabbing. Oh, Torinski. Very least we can do that. Now we're just with the 44 buddy, so that's slightly more manageable. In fact, I destruct you. Still at 44, so I destruct you one more time. And in fact, I just kill you. And you. And who else wants some? Who else wants to dance? Perfect. Don't like not knowing where that centaur warrior turned out. Or ended up, I should say. You're gonna see me at the most inopportune time, if I had to guess. If I just grab you there, then we're on to something. Not too shabby. We can grab both of the ugly things. Should be able to fight one baby slime. Maybe not quite as effectively as I would like. And throw one of those real quick. Dance, strategic swap to this guy here. I mean, I'm always down for a new dancing partner, but no, I don't think it's quite the right fit for us. Okie dokie, heal up. Oh right, you kids do cold damage, which I still don't have any recourse for. At the very least, I can reach out and grab you. reach out and grab you. And step into this teleport trap if we start to feel concerned. Do I wish to do so now? 22 damage on you, friend? I mean, we should be able to out-heal. This is where it gets slightly riskier. But again, I just step away if need be. 44, so we should be good. Oh gosh, it's close. You know what, I can throw out one destruction. Not quite. But we just kill you. Perfect. Not too shabby. Any other terrifying near-death experiences before we finish up for the day? Now's your time, DCSS. Have at her. Just give me all the most terrifying aspects. Fight you kids. Oh, whoops. Did not mean to step towards you, my friend. Yeah, jeez. Look at that spell list. You are susceptible to cold and you only have 88 health. No way teleport trap could fail us. Oh, definitely. It's not like we've ever read I think the max was 3 teleport scrolls in a row that took us no further than 5 tiles from the initial position. That couldn't happen. Couldn't possibly go wrong. But okie dokie, what do I do with you, kiddo? I guess we could actually swap over to our other Lajtang for the freezing brand. But I also don't mind just doing some of this, doing some of this to get the spell casting done. I think that works on you. Oh no, it's not affected by silence. Huh. Well, how about that? I'll still reach out and grab all of y'all, and then let's throw some lightning in the equation. I think it's when Azrael gets low health, you have to be slightly concerned about the potential for damnation, but no worries. No, do not walk in the flame. That was my bad character. It's always funny when Telly moves you one talent in the wrong direction. Funny is one word for it. But no, I do agree. In general, it is one of the more classic DCSS scenarios, and you gotta love it for that. That's why we play RNG-heavy games at the end of the day. I like that there's a good mix of things that you're able to manage and change how you act with them, and there are also things that you just have to cross your fingers and hope for the best. Just roll the dice, as it were. Definitely switch over to our better Lajtang, and oh, you're a harpy. Maybe could have given you a little bit more of a wide berth. Didn't realize how scared I should be. Again, I have no cold resistance. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I should go back for that ring of ice. I keep talking about it without actually doing anything. Do I trust myself to remember that at the start of next session? Probably not too poorly off. Give it a shot. You've got to be a shapeshifter. See? Your tricks don't fool me anymore. One time, you tricked me into thinking you're a friendly pig and ruined my entire day. Never again. Now I see you coming a mile away, you suckers. Oh gosh, that's a big slime. It also just completely lost interest in us? Are you okay, slimes? Is this just your home and you refuse to leave it? Maybe? Well, makes a certain amount of sense, I guess. Let's just lightning rod you kids. Not quite. Things that I can manage and things that only Ermac can manage. Definitely a small selection of DCSS players for sure. And definitely not me. Indeed. Let's throw out some more destruction, maybe one more. I guess Storm is nice because it at least shifts them around a little bit. Ruins their day as much as it attempts to cause me issues. Let's put this on quick quiver. Hoping to do a little bit more damage than that. Dang enormous slimes. Oh, but there we go. You fools. You fell right for my trap. You activated my trap card. Only not literally this time. But my figurative trap card, because we also have the literal ones, of course, which we're often throwing out in nasty situations. But that's beside the point, you see. Regardless, you got wrecked, my slimy boys. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me, you can't get fooled again. You won't get fooled again, yeah. But hey, there we go. I think this is where we'll call it for the evening. Definitely a super solid run. I mean, getting this initial Lajitang, when was it like D1 or D2? I guess if I go into it, it tells me, right? Found it on level 2 of the dungeon. That's wild. That is a fantastic thing. And then the very first acquirement scroll giving us this son of a gun, incredible stuff. So definitely had the way kind of paved out nicely for us early. Let's hope that we can pivot that into something good and maybe, just maybe, finish off this run next week. Not dead at the end of the night. Woo! Yeah! That's something to be proud of when it comes to me lately. I'm definitely happy to see it. So, yes, we'll continue on with Bruke next week and see if we can't get out of here in one piece. Maybe finish it off. I guess it depends on how much we kind of slow down as we continue on. If we get statue for him, that'll put us back into heavy tabbing territory, which is good and bad. A little bit dangerous, of course, but what is watching my DCSS without a sprinkling of sheer panic and danger at any given opportunity? But I had, again, just a heck of a time. This is a good one. Maybe not quite as memey as Louis was, but definitely super fun with this fantastic Lajitang. And I'm actually really enjoying Nemlex. I think I'll potentially go Nemlex a little bit more often in the future because I do see some really good potential and just your ability to deal with those specific situations that are kind of nasty. So that's a lot of fun for sure. But of course, more importantly, I hope you all enjoyed watching on your end of things, whether that be joining us along in Twitch chat here if you're just lurking in the background, or if you're watching this down the road on YouTube through the VODs. Thank you to each and every one of you for joining us on the journey. Always have a fantastic time, and as mentioned, I hope you do as well. In One Piece, we're in anime now. Oh, I hope we stay in One Piece for the rest of the run. I'd happily take the title of Weeb just to have that happen. But of course, before the very end of the night here, we will find somebody to shoot off a raid to, so definitely stick around and say hello. Spread the love here on Twitch. We'll do a quick check. Right now it looks like just Brinth is online playing some Floppy Knights, so definitely stick around. I've actually been kind of interested in Floppy Knights. It seems like a cute little roguelite. A bit more on the deck building strategy board side of things, but definitely stick around and say hello if you have the time. And yeah, thanks again to all of you. Had a really fun evening today. And yeah, great rest of the start of your week. We'll be back, of course, Wednesday with probably just some more Super Auto Pets midweek when we're kind of busy with work. It's nice to have something light and fluffy that we can kind of hop onto and just shoot the crap and have a good time chatting. And then next Sunday we're back in with Bruke, of course. So definitely hold on to your socks for that. We're going to try our best to stay alive. We'll see how it goes. But regardless of all of that, I of course hope you're having a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you out there. And I definitely hope to see you soon. I'll see ya.